Good evening, everyone. Good to see you all. We have one more week to go for the before the International Day of Yoga. So let's celebrate it with more joining and trying to make it to the one more week, right? So holding on to it. So yeah. So today, the yoga classes from Karya Siddhi Hanuman Temple, which is in Dallas, Frisco area. So that is the Hanuman Temple gives Datta Kriya Yoga, which includes asanas, meditation for both kids and adults. They have in-person classes here. And today's teacher is Yeshwanth. Yeshwanth works as a database engineer for a national bank. He is certified RYT 500. Ashes incorporates intentional movement with breathing, focusing on stilling the mind in his class. And today's session is Heart Opener class. So we're going to open our hearts to radiate the wholeness from within. Thank you, Yesh. Over to you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Let me pin myself. Namaste, Jai Guru Datta. So this is a 45-minute session. So we will start with a quick centering, beginning with Ujjayi breath. And after that, we'll do a few seated stretches and followed by warming up the core. So once we warm up our core, we'll see how the time permits and we'll do a few flows, a couple of flows. Um, so let's begin. Let's all start with the seated pose in your lotus pose, half lotus pose, or you can also crisscross your legs. So I'm audible, everybody? Just give me a thumbs up if I'm clear. Okay, sweet. Okay, whenever you're ready in your lotus pose, try to straighten your spine and focus on rooting down your sits bones into the ground, palms on your knees. As you inhale, sealing down your lips, bring your shoulders close to your ears with your inhale. And as you exhale, drop your shoulders and open your chest, looking towards the ceiling. We'll do that a couple more times before beginning Ujjayi breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Once again, focus on rooting down your sits bones into the ground, straightening up your spine. Let's start with Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. So sealing down your lips, inhale through your nose all the way into your belly. And as you exhale, make a slight constriction behind your throat and exhale through your nose as if you're fogging up a pane of glass in front of you, right? So it has to be loud and you want to be able to hear your exhale loud and clear. Let's do that. Inhale through your nose, sealing down your lips. And as you exhale with the constriction behind your throat, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, bring your palms to your side body and gathering all the energy in the space, bring them together at your top of the head. As you exhale, bring your palms all the way to your third eye center and to your heart center. Stay here, close your eyes at your heart center, and I want you to think of something that you're grateful for. It could be a person, a place, or moment. Something that fills your heart with joy. Let this feeling of gratitude wash you over like a warm embrace. Because gratitude has the power to transform our lives. The more grateful we are for the things that we have, the more things we can attract into our lives to be grateful for. It's like a ripple effect. With this feeling of gratitude, let's chant Om one time. As you inhale through your nose, Om. Gently blink open your eyes, palms to your knees. We'll do a few seated cat and cows. So as you inhale, open your chest, look towards the ceiling, cow. And as you exhale, looking towards your belly button, rounding your spine, seated cat. One more time, cow. Open your heart, open your chest, look all the way up. As you exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. To your next inhale, extend your arms all the way up and interlacing your fingers, take a long body stretch. Inhale, twisting your upper torso towards the left side. You can drop your left palm behind your low back and bring your right hand to your left knee. Inhale and take a twist, gentle twist from your hips, and try to peel your shoulder back. So if you're on your twist, try to peel your shoulder back and look towards the back of the space. Staying here for 2, 1. Inhale, and as you exhale, release. Coming back to center, interlacing your fingers once again. Take a stretch. Inhale. This time taking that on the opposite side, drop your right palm behind your low back. Left hand to your right knee. Inhale. And as you exhale, peel your shoulder back and look towards the back of the space. Twisting from your hips for 2, 1. Inhale, and as you exhale, release back to center. Interlacing your fingers, once again, long body stretch from side to side. Whenever you're ready, let go. And bring your palms together with reverse prayer hands behind your back. And as you move your reverse prayer hands towards your left side hips, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. So it should be looking like this from the side. So your palms on the reverse side are by your hips, left side hips, and you're dropping on the same side. You drop your ear to your shoulder. Bring the tongue to the inner roof of your mouth and try to engage the side of your neck muscles, moving from front to back. You can also play with interlacing your fingers by your side. So try to engage the muscles in your neck, pulling your belly button inside, staying strong in your core, rocking your head front to back. Like I said, try to touch the tongue to the inner roof of your mouth to get more engagement. Whenever you're ready, release. Switch your palms to the opposite direction, still with your prayer hands, or you can interlace your fingers. As you're moving to the opposite side, you want to drop your ear to your shoulder as well. And try to engage the opposite side of your neck, right here. Keep breathing, sealing down your lips, breathing through your nose, into your chest, into your belly, and exhale. Whenever you're ready, release. Bring your palms to your shoulders, and we'll take a few shoulder rolls in one direction. And try to take those in the opposite direction. Once again, as you're rolling your shoulders, focus on your sits bones rooted into the ground and lengthening your spine. Whenever you're ready, release and bring your palms By the back side, both palms can be brought to the back of your low back and open your chest, look towards the ceiling. You can stay right here, coming back to center. Second option is to really push hard into your palms and come up onto your knees, opening your chest, looking towards the back. Stay here for 2, 1. Inhale, and as you exhale, release. You may want to uncross your legs and bring them shoulder width apart. Your fingers are pointing towards the front side of the space. And as you inhale, pushing into the palms, pushing into your feet, try to lift hips off the mat, coming into a reverse tabletop. So you don't want your shoulders curled in. So open your shoulders, open your chest, lifting your hips up, squeezing your glutes. Try to drop your neck and look towards the back of the space, engaging your glutes, engaging your inner thighs. For 2, 1. Inhale, and as you exhale, release. Come down all the way. And whenever you're ready, extend your feet all the way to the front. You may want to have a slight bend in your knees and try to bring your chest and thigh connected to each other. And we want to take a forward fold here. So have this chest and thigh connected and slowly try to extend your feet with that chest and thigh connection. You don't have to go all the way, but try to make sure the chest and thigh are connected as you are extending your feet. Whenever you're ready, release. We'll also come back to this forward fold after we finish our practice and try to see if we got any opening. But for that, let's move on to engaging our core. So to engage our core, let's practice this breathing technique. I'm going to come up onto my knees and show you how you want to breathe to engage your core. You can just be in a seated position, but so our core, we want to engage this entire belt region right here. Those are called the transverse abdominis, TVA muscles. We are not concerned about the obliques or the rectus abdominis. So the rectus abdominis is the pec muscles that we see on the top. They're the outermost core muscles. But we want to engage the transverse abdominis. They extend across this part, this belt region throughout. So for that, as you inhale, inhaling through your nose, expand your belly. And as you exhale, you want to exhale through your mouth, engaging this entire belly region with a hissing sound. It has to be as loud as possible. Only then you'll be able to engage your core. So following me, as you inhale, expand your belly, and as you exhale, so you want to make that hissing sound through your mouth and engage this entire belt region. So you need to feel the core being engaged as you exhale through your mouth. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Inhale and exhale, engaging this entire region. Focus on your moving your attention to this area as you exhale through your mouth. Inhale one last time and exhale through your mouth. Your exhales have to be loud as possible to engage as much as possible. So now we know the breathing pattern, and let's move on to bridge pose and a few more variations of bridge. Let's keep engaging our core and follow this breathing pattern as we engage our core. So bridge preparation. Come down onto your backs, onto the mat. Bring your feet close to your glutes, arms by your side body. As you inhale, pushing into your shoulders, pushing into your feet. Lift your hips up, up, up. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs. And as you exhale, bring your hips down. Inhale, hips up, expand your belly. And exhale, hips down. A couple more times. Inhale, hips up. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs. Exhale, hips down. One last time. Inhale, hips up. Stay here, squeezing your glutes. And now try to come up onto your toes on one side. You can start with your left foot. Lift your left heel off the mat and come up onto your toes. Lift your hips up, up. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs. Staying up on your tippy toes. Try to float your left foot off the mat. Kicking your foot into the sky, pointing the toes. And let's start to pulse here. Lifting your hips up, squeezing your glutes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Bending your left knee, coming up into a figure 4 bridge. Lift your hips up, 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 squeezing your glutes. Whenever you're ready, as you exhale, gently come down, bring your hips down. So I want you to weave your arms in between and interlace your fingers in front of your right shin. Inhale, and as you exhale, pull your knee towards your chest and your left elbow is pushing into your left thigh. Feel the stretch in your hamstring, your left hamstring, and your right quadriceps. So you want to flex both your feet as you're pulling your knee. So it looks like this. Really engaging your hamstring, your left side hamstring. Pull your knee close to your chest, flexing both your feet. And other option is to straighten your right leg all the way. Grab behind your right calf and try to bring your forehead to your knee. Inhale, and as you exhale, release arms by your side body. Feet shoulder width apart. And let's take quick windshield wipers, dropping your knees from side to side, teeing out your arms for 2, 1. We'll do that on the opposite side. So coming back into your bridge, arms by your side body, pushing your weight into your feet, into your shoulders. Lift your hips up. Now floating your right heel off the mat, coming up onto your right toes. Kick your right foot into the sky, pointing your toes, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your inner thighs. Let's pulse here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend your right knee, coming up into a figure 4 bridge. So lift your hips up, up, up. Squeeze your glutes. Whenever you're ready, bringing your hips down. So once again, you're weaving your arms through and interlacing your fingers in front of your left shin. And pull your knee close towards your chest, flexing both your feet, pushing your right elbow into your right thigh, engaging your right hamstring, left quadriceps. Keep breathing, following that breathing pattern, exhaling through your mouth. Inhale and exhale through your mouth. Stretch Straightening your left foot, grab behind your left calf, interlace your fingers, and pull your left knee close to your forehead, lifting your upper body off the mat. For 2, 1, inhale, and as you exhale, release. Once again, take some windshield wipers from side to side. And whenever you're ready, gently cross your legs, come up into a seated pose. And let's all meet in a box. So for your box pose, I want you to bring your shoulders over your wrists. Your hips are over your knees. Feet are flat. The tops of the feet are flat. You're not curling them. So I want you to take a few hip circles from side to side in one direction. You can play with the direction of your fingers from side to side or towards you. Take those circles in the opposite direction. So with these, we are also trying to warm up our wrists. Whenever you're ready, so tuck your toes under and kick your left foot towards the back, curling your toes. Still your shoulders are on top of your wrist. Make sure. And now rock your foot back and forth. So you want to engage your left side calf as you are rocking from back and forth here. So the calf is also known as the second heart in our body. We want to have blood circulation as much as possible in our calves. Most of us will be sitting for extended periods in chairs. Let's try to make that blood moving in our calf. Whenever you're ready, try to float your foot off the mat and extend your opposite arm. So your left foot and your right arm are being extended. Inhale, extend. And as you exhale, crunch and bring your knee to your elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. One more time. Inhale, extend. And try to see if you're able to bend your knee and grab onto the top of your foot, opening your chest. It's like this. Open your chest. Squeeze your glutes. Once again, make sure your shoulder is on top, right on top of your wrist. And bring your knee off the mat. So if you're not there, you can also come onto your forearm and try to see if you can take that. This is not as hard as on your palm itself. So open up. Try to open your heart, open your chest. Look towards your big toe. Other option, like I said, you can also come onto your forearm and take it looking towards your big toe. For 2, 1, inhale, and as you exhale, release, extend, and back to your box. Let's take a couple of cat and cows. So as you inhale, drop your belly down, look towards the ceiling. Your tailbone is pointing towards the ceiling, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, cow. As you exhale, curving your spine, chin to your chest, look towards your belly button. In your cat. Couple more like that. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. So we'll do it on the opposite side. So this time we'll kick our Right foot, curling our toes, rocking back and forth, engaging your right calf muscle this time. Keep breathing. Whenever you're ready, float your foot off the mat and extend your opposite arm. This time it's your left arm. Extend, inhale. As you exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Bend your knee. Try to grab onto the top of your foot, or you may also come down onto your forearm and try to see if you're able to grab onto your foot. So the focus is to bring your shoulder over your wrist, really engaging those wrists, and try to look towards your big toe and lifting that opposite knee off the ground, opening your chest, twisting from your hips. For 2, 1, inhale, and as you exhale, release, extend back to your box. Move your hips, swaying them from side to side. So we have about 15 minutes now. Warm-up is done. We are all warm, strong core, engaging your core. So try to tuck your toes under, pushing into your palms. Try to float your knees off the mat and sway from side to side. Dropping your hips, if possible, onto the mat. Whenever you're ready, try to pedal your feet and pike your hips up. Meeting me in your downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet. Try to engage the scapular region. So really push into your palms, engaging your shoulders in your downward facing dog. So if you're unable to bring your heels down, bring your stance closer. And whenever ready, meet me in your downward facing dog. Lift your heels up, coming up onto your tippy toes. Keep tippy toeing all the way to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. To your next inhale, bend your knees, arms up, look up. So bring your hips down as possible. And meet me in your chair pose. So we are in our chair pose, biceps are by our ears. Keep breathing, inhale, and as you exhale, release, come up. All the way up. Prayer hands to your chest. Stay here, close your eyes for just a couple of breaths. Center your energy to your heart center. Keep breathing. One more breath. Your next inhale. Once again, bending your knees, arms by your biceps by your ears, coming to your chair pose. And as you inhale, come up, lifting your left foot off the mat. Inhale. And as you exhale, try to bend your left knee and take a figure 4 chair pose. So your chair in your figure 4, try to bend at your knees in your figure 4 chair. Inhale, come up. And as you exhale, float your foot off the mat. You can have your arms by your side body. So this is your warrior 3. Drop your foot, left foot back, bending into your right knee. Inhale, come up into your high crescent lunge. Inhale. And as you exhale, twist your upper body and meet me in a warrior 2. So bending your front knee on top of your foot, engaging your arms. So the energy in your arms are flowing in the opposite directions. So you don't want any slack in your arms, right? They have to be really engaged from end to end, looking towards the front, moving in the opposite directions. As you inhale, flip your front palm and take a reverse warrior. Inhale. So in your reverse warrior, you can take a half bind, the left palm coming up onto your right thigh, or if you are warm enough, you can take a full bind for 2, 1. Inhale, and as you exhale, come up into a side angle. So for your side angle, option 1 is to bring your right elbow onto your right knee. Try to extend your right side off your torso. Your hips are square, right? So you're not dipping your hip. Your left hip is not falling this side. They are square. Engage your glutes, engage your core, and extend your left arm all the way to the front. That's option 1. Option 2 is you can bring your right arm on the inside. Option 3 is to bring your right arm on the outside. And when you're ready, once again, take that reverse warrior. Inhale. And as you exhale, windmill both your arms to the front of the mat. Kick your right foot, meeting the left foot in the back. Inhale, and as you exhale, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Once again, lift your heels up. Tippy toe all the way to the front of the mat. Bend your knees, arms up, look up. Meeting me in your chair pose. As you come up, bring your palms to your heart. And this time, we are kicking up our right foot off the mat. Inhale. And as you exhale, taking that figure 4 chair pose, bending from your hips. Inhale. And as you exhale, release. Kick your right foot to the back, coming to a warrior 3. So arms can be by your side body, or you can extend them all the way to the front. Whenever you're ready, drop your foot to the back. Inhale, extend your arms in your high crescent lunge, Anjali Asana. Inhale, and as you exhale, pivot your back foot to a 60-degree angle, bending into your front left knee. Take a warrior 2. So once again, there is no slack in your arms. Extend them, having strong energy lines. Inhale. As you exhale, flip your palm and take that reverse warrior. You can take a half bind, or if your shoulders are open, try to take a full bind. Opening your chest, opening your heart for 2, 1. Inhale, and as you exhale, coming back into your warrior 2, 2, moving into your side angle. So the first option is to bring your elbow to your knee and extend. Once again, focusing on your hips. They're not dropping to the side, but they're square. So your chest is facing towards the front. Stand. Option 2 is to bring your palm on the inside. Option 3 is to bring your palm on the outside, extending. Inhale, and as you exhale, reverse your warrior. And whenever you're ready, windmill your arms all the way to the front. The left foot meets the right. High to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So this time, kick your right foot into the sky in a three-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Take some hip circles in one direction. Taking those circles in the opposite direction. Right leg goes up, three-legged dog. Drop your foot in the front of the mat, framing your foot in between your arms. Inhale, come up all the way. So right arm goes to the front, left arm goes to the back. You're in your twist. In your high crescent lunge. Exhale to your crescent lunge by dropping your palm to your thigh. Inhale. And as you exhale, release. Taking that twist on the opposite side. So your left arm goes front and right arm towards the back. In your twist, once again, exalting your high crescent lunge. Inhale. Whenever you're ready, try to bring your left palm all the way down by your right foot. So you're taking a twist. Inhale. And as you exhale, try to drop your hips all the way down and move your hips towards the back. Extend your arm. Whenever you're ready, release. You can bring your hips up and try to see if you're able to take a wild thing here. So for that, your right foot, you'll drop it on the other side and try to bring your chest up, coming into a wild thing. Inhale. As you exhale, release. Coming back to center. High to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Do that on the other side. Left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Take hip circles in one direction. Taking those circles in the opposite direction. Left leg goes up. And drop your foot between your palms all the way to the front of the mat. Coming up in your crescent lunge. Inhale. This time left arm goes to the front, right arm to the back. In your twist, inhale, drop your palm to the back, exalting your twist. Coming back to center, this time right arm to the front, left arm goes to the back in your twist. And once again, exalting your high crescent lunge in your twist. Inhale. Keep breathing. Seal down your lips. Breathing through your nose. Inhale. And as you exhale, release. Coming back up. And I want you to bring your right palm all the way by your left foot, taking that twist. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop your hips down. So this is called a horizontal lunge. You're looking towards the horizon. So you're in your twist and drop your hips down as you move towards into your horizontal lunge. Extend for 2, 1, and whenever you're ready, bring your hips up and drop your left foot towards the other side and lift your hips up into a wild thing. Keep breathing. Hips go up. Squeeze your glutes. For 2, 1, high to low, come up into your plank pose. As you inhale and exhale, hike your push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, come down all the way to your belly onto the mat. Belly down to the mat. Tee out your arms. So this is the left side. As you inhale, bend your right knee. Cross your foot over. And try to bring your arms together and open your shoulders. Try to bring your chest towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Seal down your lips. Breathing through your nose for 2, 1. Inhale, and as you exhale, release. Tee out your arms. Stand, bend your left knee. Drop your left foot, crossing your foot to the opposite direction. And take your arms and try to interlace your fingers behind your back and open your chest. So this is a shoulder opener. You got to feel it in your right side shoulder. Opening up for 2, 1. Inhale, and as you exhale, release. Coming all the way up. Once again, you can meet me in a seated pose, or also we can take your Amrutasana or Shavasana. Closing down your eyes. So I'll take Shavasana if possible. Close down your eyes. Bring your attention to the tip of your nose. And notice the sensation you feel at your nose tip. Now from the tip of your nose, bring your attention to your Ajna chakra, your third eye center, in between your eyebrows. Notice the sensation you're feeling in between your eyebrows. Engage your core. Once again, pulling your belly button inside. Take a deep breath and imagine the breath coming into your body through your third eye center. Inhale through your Ajna chakra and exhale through your Ajna chakra. So imagine oxygen entering into your body. Although you're breathing through your nose, just imagine the air entering your body, the fresh oxygen entering your body through your third eye center, and the stale air being released through your third eye center. Just a couple more times like that. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. I want to close down this evening's practice with a closing down chant. Once again, bringing your attention to your third eye center. Stay with the sensation at your Ajna chakra. Om Purnamidam Purnamadaha Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Sishyate. Harihi Om. Harihi Om. Hari Om. Thank you, everyone. Namaste. Jai Gurudatta.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank
It was a
you.
great experience.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful prayer, though, in the end.
Yeah, you have
It's
a
just
very
great.
good voice. Yeah.
Yes, I haven't heard it before. It was so nice.